Welcome back to the 14th or 15th of July. Kind of annoyed, but I'll get into that in a minute. But there you go, the beans are doing quite well. They really are. I need to trim all this, obviously all this back, which is kind of why I'm annoyed, but I'll get onto that in a minute. So, you remember, if you've been watching the videos, remember I cleared all this back? It's all back again. Remember I started clearing this back? It's all back again. Remember I started clearing this back? I mean, I got that right away to there. Within 4 or 5 days. It's just ridiculous, man. I fucking hate brambles, man. It's not even just over there, but I'll show you that in a minute. Right, these onions are doing what they need to do. Still need to clear the bed out, obviously. Now these, because I've watched it in the video, are peas. So I didn't realise I had as many peas as what I did, but that's not too much of a problem. So now the grass, as far as I know, even though it is raining and has been raining, this is the only bit of rain that we've had, to my honest knowledge. Now I've got to cut it all back again. So believe me, when I tell you guys and girls, plots are not set it and forget it, honestly it's not. These brambles are back. I spent all of this time, they go on about cutting them, but here's the problem. When you cut them, you're priming them to grow. You know, a nuclear weapon wouldn't do anything with these. See these brambles? They'll literally go through anything. So I'm quite annoyed, but oh well, part of life. But I'm just going to get on with some work again. Oh, and another thing I'm annoyed about, these fucking peas that I spent time fucking growing are dead. I bought me some plant sticks. Where's the fucking plants? They're all dead. So another waste of time, and another bramble there. Hate brambles, I really do. So what I'm gonna do, more than likely, is get in here, clear all of this out. I'll start doing it whilst I'm talking to you. Although there might be some, I don't know if that's peas, it might be. Some of it might be all right, but I'm just going to start clearing this all out, and then I'm going to start planting in here, and I'll give you more details on that eventually. So I'm going to get this bed up and running, and then I'll show you what else I get up to. Right, so it's not perfect, but time has expired against me. I hope I'm not being locked in again, because I will fucking kick the fuck out of them. But anyway, here. I've put this in, and you probably can't see it, but I've got the first layer of compost in, or the first lot of ingredients to start composting, and I've just put all this on there to hold it, because the zip tags are not, cable ties are not that good. To make sure I'm not being locked in again, I'll keep it recording just in case. So I've done all back here, done quite a bit today. Okay, it's not 100% dark yet. There's that one. 21. That was the one I think that locked me in last time. See, they proclaim in the contract, even though there's nothing in the contract that says you can't be down here at night time. What? Oh, I thought we'd been locked in, but we haven't. But they try and say that you're not allowed to be in here at night time, which it's not. But that doesn't stop the committee member down there, because I'm sure that's his plot. I saw the dog right down the bottom. So it's one rule for them and one rule for us, isn't it? So that was the one that started giving me all the grief. If you've seen the video during the tenancy re-signing, if it is who I think it is, I'm sure that is, because he's the only one that has a clip on it. Right, anyway, forget all that. So let's back to what we were doing. It's not perfect, but I've cleared all this area. As you can see, the brambles that were starting to come all the way over there, I've just obliterated most of it. Cleared most of that over there. Cleared all that again. Cleared all up around there. I've trimmed a little bit in between that. So in here, it's not perfect, but there was loads of buying where you can see still little bits of remnants and all that, but I've cleared most of it, as you can see there, and there's loads more everywhere. Over here, I've planted loads of carrots. It's probably not the best bed. I'm sure I prepared this bed, covered it, but clearly not. Let me show you a better view of this now. and I'll show you behind there as well. So just chucked all this. You started seeing me do this earlier anyway. Didn't really get a chance to finish explaining about the compost, so I'll do that in a minute. I'll do it again. So the peas there are doing good. Been over here, it's not perfect, but I can't be arsed moving all the boxes. But I've trimmed a lot of this back. Probably gonna rip this bit with my hand just to finish it off for now. But yeah, so it's just nothing but work, work, work. I suppose it will look better, as you can see. Look, I've obliterated this side, been over here. So it's all work in progress. But you can see, you can actually get back to where I cut last time, and the same over there. So, you know, I'll show you more on the back in a minute. Right, so as I was saying about this, so I've just got some tarpaulin, put it in. Now, let me see if I can. You see, I've got the first layer of shredded cardboard in there. Just the easiest one to hand. Now I've got some cable ties. The cable ties are pretty shit, so for now I've just had to chuck loads of shit back into it. But I'm sure the committee's going to complain, claiming this is all rubbish again, because it's in the bag. Well, can you guys and girls see what that is through the bag? Shredded paper, correct. Speaking of over here, look, it's pretty obliterated. I need to finish up the last little stems of them, but yeah. I mean, even if that was all rubbish, which none of it's rubbish, what's the problem? I could just leave it on the plot, but I'm not. They clearly, fuck's sake, I always forget about that hole. They clearly don't like me, that's what it is, and they're Jay-Z trying to find, with 99 problems, just trying to find problems. They don't exist. But anyway, oh yeah, I need to show you around the back of the plot. But I'll show you over here a bit more detail, but you can see, I mean, this all grew back in no time. And yeah, there's a few little bits here and there. And next time I'm gonna have to try and really clear all this and get right to the grass, because, you know, the last little stem at the bottom. But I've cut along here, it's not perfect, but you can see, cut. So, could be worse. There's some apples growing if you wanted to see them. So, yeah, not perfect round here, but I've blitzed all round there as well. Again, not perfect, but these were coming out quite a bit. So, cut some of this back, cut a lot of this back as well. Still needs a lot of work, but I'll give you a shot of the plot from this side. And I'm just going to dump some shit that I've brought down today into the sheds. And I'm going to put them shelves away, because I'm sure the constant rain is not going to help them. But this is the bag that I come here with. You know, so in case I need this for evidence, or anyone says, this is what the original shredded cardboard came in, right? Oh, it's in this bag that's going home with me. Meaning, I take my rubbish off site. So if I ever need to recall upon it, there's the evidence, because they claim that that's all rubbish. So, but if they can actually see, I mean, it looks a bit different now because I've been in and out of all of these. But, there's grass on top of that. Let's have a little look in here. Oh, that looks like shit to shreds. So, they're fucking idiots, or they're just trying to make up bullshit and put as much shit as they can against my name. But anyway, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'm going to see you on the flip side. Peace. So someone from the committee, there we go. They try and say you're not supposed to be down here at night time. Literally one rule for them, one rule for us. Which just is more evidence for the committee acts under its own interest rather than the generic interest.